8, read. Go, go.
Check 26, check 26.
Hey, Charlie.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Alert flare, alert flare.
On the hit.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Out, 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 out. Kill.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, check, check.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the 1st-round pick of 2014. Here's Ray Guy now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's more on the return. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina. He goes 67 yards on the punt return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they were going to get excellent field position either way. They had pinned them deep, but that's even better.
So in other words, being comfortable with field position, that was going to be okay. But sometimes being greedy is the right way to go. And boy, they take it all the way back, put it in the end zone. A great way to get started for them.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Check it out.
20.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. 14 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
20.
Here's Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Eluding the pressure right. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
20.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
8.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Open man is Anderson. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Ready.
Rap. Watch twins. Watch twins.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
Money. 180. 8. Express. 8.
Jim.
20.
Out of the gun, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And some room to maneuver. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Walter Payton, 42 yards. yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Switch up.
Ready.
Here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Kevin Green. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Set. 70. Indy. Go.
Hey. 50 to Mike. Check back. Mike 50.
Hey. High 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Gun. Express.
26 Mike. Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just
Express. Green.
26 Mike. It's our moment. It's our time. Back. Check Nick.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it'll be tipped up and picked off.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the 50, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to... Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Big stop, let's go.
They'll run now with Okoye. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian Okoye taking it in. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll try the left side. Peyton, they'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Leo!
On first down, Dickerson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go! 30 base. 59. Hey, Zoo.
59 mark. Check.
Get it.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
The 15-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. You're out.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, team 6. Fair.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
We got this.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Let's bring it.
To throw again on second down. Newton. And the ball is knocked out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go, baby. This move. Get that ball. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Pick me up.
Ready?
From the 30 on second down, Tannehill. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss. His second touchdown of the night as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And oh, he coughed it up. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Panthers take over. Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Newton on first down, and he whips that one incomplete there.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Second and 10, Newton again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Mike, check, 59.
Snap.
To throw on second and 6. Tannehill nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor, his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Squeeze. Yeah. Get it.
Tannehill. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Here's Ray Guy now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returning it is Moore. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
To throw is Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Go! Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, orbit.
It's our field. Hey, it's our route.
Now Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a give right side. Peyton, and some room to work.